Welcome to ETH Daily, a daily briefing on the latest in Ethereum. Here's your latest for Friday, January 30th, 2026. Vitalik donates 16,000 Ether to support privacy tech. Lido v3 goes live on Ethereum mainnet. Lighter introduces Lighter EVM. And Light Client proposes frame transaction EIP 8141 for Higota. All this and more starts right after this message. This episode is sponsored by Archive, an Ethereum-aligned data layer for Web3. Archive merges guarantees of blockchain with the performance and flexibility of traditional databases. Find out more at archive.network/daily. Vitalik has committed 16,384 Ether, worth approximately $45 million, to support open source, secure, and verifiable software and hardware focused on privacy, decentralization, and user self-sovereignty. He also plans to use decentralized staking, with staking rewards helping fund the efforts over the long term. Targeted areas include finance, communication, governance, operating systems, secure hardware, privacy, and biotech. Buterin noted that he is personally taking on the work that might otherwise have been funded by the Ethereum Foundation, as the foundation narrows its scope to focus on delivering an ambitious scaling roadmap while keeping Ethereum performant, robust, and sustainable, and preserving self-sovereignty, security, and privacy. Lido v3, a major upgrade that is transforming the protocol from a pooled staking model into a modular, decentralized Ethereum staking infrastructure, is now live on Ethereum mainnet. Lido v3 introduces ST vaults, which are non-custodial, customizable smart contracts that allow users to define their own validator setup. ST vaults, or staked vaults, support over-collateralized ST-ETH minting and feature critical safeguards such as immutable collateral caps and an escape hatch to opt out of protocol governance. All ST vaults share ST-ETH as a common liquidity layer. As part of the launch, Lido is offering a 0% Lido infrastructure fee, which is normally 1%, for qualifying ST Vault early adopters until March 21st, 2026. Lighter announced Lighter EVM, an EVM equivalent rollup that natively interoperates with the Lighter Layer 2 network, enabling general-purpose applications to compose with Lighter's trading markets and liquidity at low latency while preserving security. Lighter EVM adds EVM composability to Lighter's high-performance ZK-based Layer 2 network. Lighter EVM leverages OpenVM, a ZK VM by Axiom, to verify EVM execution alongside Lighter's existing custom circuits. Both systems jointly settle on Ethereum with proof aggregation, allowing users to move assets and positions between the Lighter Layer 2 and Lighter EVM in seconds. Lighter EVM aims to support DeFi applications, fast bridges, shared collateral, and native stablecoins, with an initial DevNet release planned in the coming weeks. And lastly, Ethereum core developer Light Client introduced EIP 8141, a proposal to add a new Ethereum transaction type known as frame transactions. Proposed as a headliner EIP for the Higota upgrade, frame transactions enables accounts to define transaction validation, execution, and gas payment logic directly in EVM code, rather than relying on a fixed ECDSA signature scheme. A frame transaction is composed of multiple ordered frames, each with a specific role, which together determine who authorizes the transaction, who executes it, and who pays the associated fee. The standard enables native account abstraction at the protocol level. In other news, the Ethereum ecosystem has hit a new all-time high of 75,861 transactions per second. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io.